it will exhibit aberrant behavior. Okay? Yung mga cellphone ko, minsan nag-reboot na. I wanted to buy a new phone. And then my son told me, Dad, don't buy a new phone. Because your phone is not maximized. You have not used it in its maximum capability. You're using it only to text and to call. Okay? Kasi anak ko, yung phone niya, in everything, he could use it. Kung minsan, kapag yung naka-online class siya, iiwan niya yung laptop niya, dala-dala niya yung phone niya, nakapalag pa rin yung phone niya sa laptop niya. When he's taking photography, he controls his camera with his cellphone. Okay? Marami siya ginagawa in his cellphone na hindi ko na alam. And then sabi niya, Dad, can you buy me a phone with a bigger capacity? Kasi marami functionality. Anyway, so yun, capable of technical glitches. Okay? It's bound to fail. Kung pwede, kasi merong, let's say, mag-burn out yan, okay? Mag-conk out, and subject to extreme temperatures. Okay? Second, transparency and trust factor. The moment you put in your ballot into the counting machine, sabi nung counting machine, oops, you voted for President Aguinaldo, and binoto ko pala si Bonifacio. Okay? How would you know whether that particular machine counted what you have placed in your ballot? That's the main problem. Okay? The trust factor. Right? What you see afterwards, no? When the precinct voting closes, let's say at 5 p.m. in the afternoon, not the only time the total votes are generated. Di ba? So where did all these votes came from? Hindi mo alam. Unlike in the United States, the moment that you cast your vote, it's updated in the big board. Nakikita mo, nagbabago yung color. Nagiging red, nagiging blue, di ba? The red and the blue states. The moment you cast your vote, it's automatically uploaded to the National Center and your vote counted there. It just happened, hindi. At the end of the day pa, saka bibilangin. Diba? So, paano mo malalaman na tama yung boto? Okay? Security against tampering risk. Okay? Now, there are even instances, I'm sure you're familiar with the news, no? That in the old times, in 2010, when we used the precinct count optical system or the PCOS, it has SD cards. And the results are stored in the SD cards. And the SD cards, they bring it over to a counting center for those that do not have transmission facilities. Diba? Eh, doon nangyayari yung milagro na pinapalitan yung laman ng SD card or sometimes pinapalitan. Okay? Kung kayo taga Quezon City, you would have heard of Congressman Susano.
Ani Susano.
Diba? Siya yung first one na nagsabi ko, ito, may anomaly in counting switching of SD card in Quezon City. Fourth, accessibility and digital divide. Okay? Since it is electronic in nature, makikita mo sa atin, although we are the #1 in terms of texting, no? Tayo nga yung texting capital of the world. Aside from texting, the Philippines is also the #1 country utilizing Pornhub. Okay? Are you familiar with that? I think si Pastor Jojo, hindi alam yun. Okay, but take note, ano? The Philippines is the #1 country in terms of subscription to Pornhub. Okay? #1 tayo in terms of mobile usage and texting. Okay? But we are second to the last in terms of reading comprehension, English comprehension, and mathematics. Okay? When I say digital divide, this would show the discrepancy between those who are digitally literate as to those who do not have access to online facilities, the internet, and probably smartphones. Okay? Madami yan. ako minsan. Ito based on actual experience, no?
Okay, sige.
And observation.